I'll be live in 5. Okay. Okay, hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. This run is gonna be less hectic. I apologize if there was so much confusion in the previous run. This is gonna be way better now. Not much mess. So this game, apologize, started the timer a bit late. So basically, we have these 5 genies. This is one of the most underrated Barbie games of all time, in my humble opinion. Basically, we got this evil genie called Cardle. This guy just sucks. He stole the souls of genies and Barbies go to save them. First off, we're gonna get some crystals of elements. We've got goddamn the first element, which is the ground, not ground. They're color based, but later they have their own like attributes. We got the first maze of the run. This may a lot of this game relies on mazes. They're pretty simple to remember. For now, we get to pick up the fire and water crystal, also called the red and blue crystal for some reason. Who knows why they're called separately? But yeah, here's the fire crystal. Get this little bit of dialogue. Then we go back to the water crystal area. So, while we're here, we're gonna pick up the final crystal, then we're gonna go back to the guy who was sitting on the throne at the beginning, which I'm not sure he has a name, surprisingly. But yeah, we're gonna come back and we're gonna do some mini-games with him. This poor little soul. Where it's basically just simple matching and then like an auto-scroller. It's a very short game once again. What would I name him? Throne guy. The Medallon person. So you just fill in these crystals. I don't know why specifically air is described as yellow. But yeah, we got the Medallon. And now we just have an auto-scroller. Basically, you hold down and you drop these exactly on the blocks. There's this one specific person where you have to slow down because you wouldn't reach it in time if you held down this entire time. Tetris? I wouldn't call it Tetris. We just match the little thingies. Now, that's basically it. Now we leave and go to the forest. I forgot my metronome, but that doesn't matter. I would use metronome in like a world record pace hunting setting, which for now isn't really that big a deal because I'm like 40 seconds ahead, but if anybody wants to compete with me, go for it. So yeah, they're back. So, Cardle, this rude person, just decided to put these people into genie bottles. So we have to find all those genie bottles, but first off, we need to help this person with a magic ring to cover his field of flowers. Usually I would use a metronome for this, because this is very rhythm based. If you spam too fast, you just won't be able to make it. It's like 340 BPM. And also if you make one single mistake, it takes like 3 seconds to solve it, which is not good. So we get the little green ring, the earth ring. We go through this door and we to the magic caverns and we get another maze. This maze is pretty simple. Once again, like all the mazes, except one for this game, which is very tough. But for now, we're gonna save this little fellow. She probably hasn't. Sylvia? Maybe Sylvia. I'm not sure of the names. I never focused on the lore. Never had a reason for it. I just, one day when I wanted to run all the Barbie Game Boy games, I found this little fellow. And it's one of those like great underrated games. But you thought this game was slow, so we're gonna, some people might have thought this game was slow, not you specifically. So we're gonna do this mini game that was gonna give us Sylvia's ring, which is basically hyperspeed. Not the hyperspeed you would see in Mystery Ride, but like just sped up. We could do this little one cycle Pegasus thingy, and now we're gonna go to our inventory, set up the speed rate, and now we're zooming. This is like the main part of the run. You focus on that, most importantly. You solve another maze, you go find another genie bottle. Pretty simple one, you just kinda need to cut corners toughly, which suck firebend to your speed. I was there for firebend. Truly firebend to your speed. Which just kinda sucks with the speedy one, but yeah. Nothing we can do about it. It's pretty simple if you just grind it out. Even though like the platforms are a bit unfunctional. Yeah, it's exactly 2 times speed. Modi Rufo got that perfectly. Now we're gonna get another puzzle, which is just like a matching puzzle. Fun fact, the RNG in this game doesn't work. So I know the pattern is gonna be looking like this, because we reached the area so early that the RNG just didn't change. It's the same. Like it only changed like it changes like after, let's say like in 7-minute period, which is in more than enough for us to complete all the mini games ideally. For now, we're gonna enter this blind area. This is the toughest part of them all. You get this option to have a ring that lets you see in the dark. That's slow, because you won't be able to have the speed ring. So currently, what I'm doing is solving this maze blindfolded, without like seeing it, while having speed, because having speed is way faster than just being able to see it. This is like one of those like most optimal strats in the run. I only like the top 3 does it, and some guy in that last place decided to do it. But for now, that's all. Now we go to the Atlantis, we get this little fellow. Notice how our speed has decreased back to normal. That's because we are underwater. For now, we're gonna get this fish matching minigame. It's gonna be blue, green, and yellow. Top 3 and last place, yeah. Last place just struggled with it. So yeah, blue, green, and yellow. Blue, green's up here, blue's one up here, and the yellow one's gonna be here. Immediately after we get that, we can click A and we're done. We're done with this section. Now we're gonna get the speed ring, but for underwater areas, meaning that we can also zoom underwater. Boom, shebang. And now we're just gonna do another maze, because we love mazes in this game. That's the best part of gaming in general, of course. Who doesn't love themselves a good maze? But for now, we're just gonna rescue this little fellow. I think that's the final fellow we rescue. Yeah, I don't think I know it's the final fellow we were gonna rescue. And now we're gonna do this little potion minigame, which basically amazing, which allows us to kill Cardle. So we go to the like lock him into jail. Actually, I would say killing, but yeah. For now, we get this little color matching puzzle. I already messed it up. I think so. I'm not sure. I forgot the pattern. Not a good look for me. I'll just solve it normally. Wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah. Boom. We got the little puzzle solved. Using this potion that just popped up on our screen, we're gonna destroy Cardle, and we're gonna reach the final maze of the game, where we then get to reach Cardle's throne. This is his little palace. It's obviously a maze, because that's what palaces are like in real life. We all know that's how it works. Go into the section. This one is pretty easy to get stuck in if you just like forget. One of my previous world records got stuck here. And the timer is going to end after the final dot and this dialogue appears. So we have like this, oh yeah, wow, we sent spells on Cardle using the wonderful potion, and balance is returned to Barbie's world. Boom, 829. I think that's currently second, that would be second place on the leaderboard. Which is mad. So yeah, thank you to Big Bad Game-A-Thon for having me. We don't have castles in America. I forgot I'm European. So yeah, that's all. Please, if you like what you saw, go to the Barbie speedrunning server. It's linked on the series. It's linked on most of the games. For Mystery Ride, we have a separate server because the game is so like spread out. It's a different community. So if you want to join the Mystery Ride community, the Mystery Riders, the people who run Mystery Ride, we will be glad to welcome you in. There might be some people that you might not fit with, some people that you might fit with. In the Barbie community, the main one that runs Magic Genie Adventure and everything else that is not Mystery Ride, you will love it. We welcome everybody with open arms, in my humble opinion. I think they're a bunch of great, awesome people that you should really speak to. But for now, thanks a lot to Big Bad Game-A-Thon for having me. I think that's all I have to say. Thanks a lot.
You